about these coaching vacancies, man. Just as a reminder, make sure you go on YouTube, you like us, you subscribe, check us out on social media with Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, as well as our TikTok. Coaching vacancies, Atlanta, Kevin Stefanski.
Yes, man.
What you think about Stefanski going to Atlanta?
See, he's a good coach. He just was in Cleveland, man. He was always a good OC. You know, I thought Atlanta should have looked at some other people, but he's not a bad coach. This is Cleveland we talking.
So you think he's going to ball in Atlanta?
Yeah, they got a good team.
They got weapons.
The problem what was going on in Atlanta was those white coaches stuck Raheem out. And he wanted to do certain things. You'd be amazed what happened behind those. And they really was like half coaching and was against what he was saying. And to me, they set him up from getting fired.
So you got Miami, Jeff Hafley, former defensive coordinator with Green Bay. Not a lot of people know about him, but we're going to see what they do, bringing in a defensive-minded coach. Are they going to move on from Tua, you think?
Yeah.
Tua's done there?
They got to.
So they're going to look to draft a quarterback?
There ain't no quarterback to draft, that's the thing. They might draft one late round.
I think you roll with Quinn Ewers. He's a backup last year. See how give him a season, see what he's going to do.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Go Horns.
They're going to have to go find another backup.
Go Horns.
Now.
Then you got the big fish.
Yeah, let's change the
big fish. The Jim Harbaugh going to the Giants.
No, that's a hell of a pickup. Jim a hell of a coach. Giants not that far off. And they got a good OC. I think the Giants going to be all right. I think that was a real good hire.
So
I know it's the marketing is crazy. I know it's pressure.
Yep.
Because New York team, but Harbaugh be the perfect guy.
You think the Giants making the playoffs next year?
Yeah, they got a shot. Yeah. Got a shot.
Okay.
I spent some time with his brother at the Senior Bowl. We was talking about that.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. You rubbing elbows with the Harbaugh.
Oh, that's
trying to get your little side gig.
You know, coach for the longest.
So Tennessee, Robert Saleh. Is the second time going to be his best time?
I don't know if he's going to do good. He's a good coach. I love him. He's a hell of a DC. But you got to understand, Bud Adams' daughter is crazy. Look how many coaches Tennessee been through? They'd had more coaches and quarterbacks in the last 10, 12 years.
Well, Rabel was there for a minute, though. Rabel was there for a minute.
They let the GM go. He was there. And at the time, they both get fired. The GM get fired. The coach get fired. That woman is crazy.
Well, she signed them checks, though. They cashing. Cashing.
But you got to get the job. All of them have to do that. But you got to get the job done, too, though.
I think Saleh realized that, he can't stay out of that pool.
We don't know what happens because a lot of these guys
So you think Saleh should have went to Arizona?
This is what I'm saying. A lot of these guys get these jobs, and they can run so much. That's why Rex Ryan said he would coach college football now. He could be his own GM head coach, and he can make his calls because sometimes – they don't have no control who hired. So I don't know.
So if you were Saleh, would you go to Tennessee or Arizona?
I prefer going to Arizona because like I told that girl crazy. Arizona's a perfect job to have.
Well, Arizona's I think Arizona jumped on Saleh.
I already know who the best coach is for Arizona. Denver Broncos defensive coordinator, Vance Joseph. He coached there before. Had the defense, had a hell of a job. Kingsbury didn't know how to run when he first got home. Come on. That Van be the perfect guy for the Cardinals job.
So
and hire some black coach. This unemployment line, I ain't never seen it this long.
Well, if they go get Vance Joseph, then I'm gonna give a plug for my boy Van Malone. Bring him in as defensive coordinator for the Broncos.
Van is good coaching DBs. Let him stay at DBs.
Man,
I know you saying Texas. Come on.
No, he got the DBs balling. Give him a shot.
Then let him say no.
Give him a shot.
No,
then we got
that ain't happening.
We got Jesse Minter.
That's like saying we're gonna go hire Coach Duncanville high school coach. Samples.
What you know about Van been coaching college?
Anyway, what you were saying?
He been coaching college ball.
Yeah. Let him stay in college. Some people need to stay in college.
Hater.
He never even been a DC in college.
Jesse
Minter.
Minter.
Going to be a DC in the league, man.
Jesse Minter, Baltimore.
Could be biased because he went to Texas.
Jesse Minter, Baltimore head coach. What you think about Jesse? That's the Harbaugh tree. They just brought back. Yeah. They brought back somebody from the Harbaugh tree. Here's the big one though.
Keep somebody know what's going on.
How you gonna fire Sean McDermott and then get Joe Brady a job? And you talking about you looking for a change?
Man, let me tell y'all something. That's a hell of a job. I love that. I love.
So you didn't like McDermott?
I love Brady.
You didn't like McDermott?
No, McDermott ran his DC out there. Blame him for everything. McDermott, foot of it. You reap what you sow. That's what happened. You do people like you do people. And Coach Frazier had that defense rolling. Blame him for everything. That's a good hire, who they hired. And he's a very, very impact why Broadway Joe looked like he looked. And LSU winning the championship.
Now you got Todd Monken going to Cleveland. That's his only chance, and it's definitely his last chance.
Well, you know what? I spent some time with some Cleveland scouts, and it's crazy because the guy they hired coming in, I know the owner's crazy, but it's going to be interesting what happened because you got the Sanders boy up there, and you got Deshaun Watson making his comeback.
Hold that thought. He mentioned Shedeur Sanders. We're going to give him a shout-out. Pro Bowl, Shedeur Sanders.
There's no such thing as Pro Bowl no more.
What are you talking about?
That ain't nothing but flag football.
What are you talking about?
That
He
ain't
was
no
named
Pro
to the
Bowl.
Pro Bowl.
Man,
So you don't talk about the other cats being named to the Pro Bowl, not getting their flag.
Because everybody know about Pro Bowl is not the same no more.
You ain't talking about these other cats not getting their flowers going to the Pro Bowl.
As I was saying out there, because a lot of people get invited to the Pro Bowl. It's not even a Pro Bowl no more. It ain't nothing but a 707.
You don't want to give him his credit. Go ahead.
Man, I'm not about to argue about no damn Pro Bowl, about that boy going to a Pro Bowl. Because there are a lot of people going to the
You got a Pro Bowl quarterback in Cleveland now.
Okay.
They should have a chance.
As I was saying, at the end of the day, talk to some scouts up in Cleveland. It's going to be real interesting because this new coach coming in saying it's nobody's job. And what's going to be interesting, and I really think this is going to happen, and I really think the boy got his mind right just talking to them, comeback player of the year is going to be Deshaun Watson. And he will be the starter. He's in the best shape, body arrested. He's in the best shape. You talking about some damn Pro Bowl. Ain't no more damn Pro Bowls no more. He got to be Deshaun. Deshaun Watson will be starting next year in Cleveland. And it's going to be it's going to be interesting. And in all of itself, you go through your ups and downs, go through your injuries, getting his confidence back. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to see what happens in Cleveland. Me, who I predict to start, it's going to be Deshaun Watson. Now, if Deshaun Watson if he stayed humble, wouldn't have been on that BS. And to me, I blame his representative. He had bad advice. And you're going to ask for a trade, Texas probably win Super Bowl by now.
No, you're right. You're right.
Man, come on,
I don't know
man.
why he went and asked for a trade
They
if he just got a big contract.
And back then when I was playing, you tell your Achilles up, it was a wrap. But now with the technology and everything, it's going to be interesting what's going to happen down there. And I think that man going to get his job back. And I think it's going to be really interesting. Because if you look at Cleveland, we laugh at the organization. They got to get an offensive line, but the defense ain't bad. Skill positions ain't bad. So it's gonna be interesting. Well, you talking about this old Hollywood Pro Bowl bullshit they got now.
You got Myles Garrett.
Like I say, Watson's it's gonna be interesting what happens. And I think Watson will get his job back. And I guarantee you, Watson get his focus on, he gonna be playing new what they call it, comeback player of the year in the NFL.
I agree. I
think it's fair as ass will.
At the end of the day, you got the all-time sack leader for one season, Myles Garrett on one side. And then you got a Pro Bowl quarterback and Shedeur Sanders on the other side. So Cleveland is set up.
Yeah,
sure.
right. Yeah.
For sure.
Pittsburgh.
Mike McCarthy. Go to Pittsburgh. By the way, this is a big deviation. For most people that don't know, Pittsburgh's had like three head coaches. Chuck Knowles. Then you had what's the guy after Chuck Knowles? And then you had Tomlin. I don't know why I'm having the brain freeze. But they had three coaches in the past 50 years. And then you go hire 62-year-old Mike McCarthy, who there's no way he can stay as long as those other coaches because of where he's starting. What you think about the Mike McCarthy hire at Pittsburgh?
That was a dumb hire. I'm going to say this. A lot of my friends out there are Steelers fans, and all my friends are black and Steelers fans. They all been crying about fire Mike T. Said, no, you don't want to do that. You be careful what you ask for, like the old folks taught me growing up. Like I said this out there, we talked about it before the show. They got him fired. Look what they brought in. This old-timey, offensive-minded coach. And he's horrible. He won a Super Bowl and get fired a year later, too, after that. Then come to Dallas. Offense look totally better now. You know what I'm saying? That was a dumb hire. I couldn't believe. And I know the Steelers not known for firing their coaches, but at the end of the day, he'll be the first coach they're going to have to fire. Watch.
So we in the chat, we got my boy Rod out of Florida checking us out. Florida State alumni, big Jaguars fan. So he said, go Jags. We're going to give you that. Go Noles. We're going to see what they're going to do next year. Obviously, we got Kenneth Ford. He's in the chat. He said, facts. And those facts are Shador Sanders is a Pro Bowl quarterback for sure. So with that being said, and
There's no
by the
such
way,
thing Pro Bowl, man. You ain't did nothing in the season.
facts.
Yeah. In facts, he won't be starting next year.
So the two
facts.
The two jobs that's gonna be open, that's still open right now, is Arizona and Vegas. Which one of those jobs is most appealing?
I like that Cardinals job. I told you, hire Van Joseph. Van Joseph, that's who to hire.
So you don't want to go to Vegas and work with Tom Brady?
Man, Tom Brady got a percentage. Tom Brady broadcasting games. Cause I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't know what's going to happen in Vegas because they got a lot of confusion in that front office too.
Okay.
Al Davis' son don't know what the hell he doing.
All right. So